try it.
Like busy but slow. I don't know how to explain it. Like
yeah, I noticed that on Sunday. As you can see, today is arm day. Just basic curls. Probably gonna work on some climbing technique. Probably do some pull-up, some pull-ups. Probably work on my fingers. I was working on my fingers last night. I bought this little grip kit from Amazon, so I've been kind of playing with that just to get my grip together, just so my grip can actually catch up with my strength. Today we're gonna try to do some weighted pull-ups. I want to build the strength, not so much the muscle, but just the strength. Like, because the muscle's gonna come regardless, but I want to build the strength, Figured out how to do weighted pull-ups as far as like how to put the weight on me, but I'm gonna try to use 25 plate. I probably won't be able to since it's my very first time ever doing this, and I don't consider myself being that good at pull-ups anyway. But 25, we're gonna see if I can at least do one of them. So. Not only was I able to do one, I was able to do 3 of them, which is hard and might be my plateau. I don't think I can go any higher than that because I'm trying to build the strength. So they said to build strength, you got to go between 1 to 5 reps. So I think we're going to stick with the 25 plate until I feel like we're able to move up. That was fun. I could do more weighted pull-ups. I guess you can kind of call this like a calisthenics journey or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, that was fun. I want to do it again. I noticed when I recorded the last video or the last clip that the sound may be a little low. That's because I didn't decide to bring my mic today. I didn't know if it was charged, so I just kept it at home. And then plus there's always people coming up to me talking to me anyway, so pick up on some of their audio as well. I like to usually, I like to bring my mic because music, I can get copyrighted, and just so you can hear me better. I think I got to get a little closer to the camera. That's why I'm damn near kissing you right now, because I don't really feel like talking. I'm not a loud talker, so I'm gonna just get closer to the phone, and maybe it'll be some better audio. We're gonna work on our finger strength. These right here. You could do pull-ups on them, but I'm not ready to do pull-ups on them because my finger strength's not there yet. So right now I'm gonna just focus on like pulling my weight down on my fingers just to help build that finger strength. This is the hardest middle, and then up here it's pretty hard too, but you can reach behind it. So, you got that. I think I can't tell which one is supposed to be the hardest one, but if my fingers are supposed to go in there, then that's impossible. I would consider the middle the easiest one, but we're gonna do the middle because we're beginners. There's some on the other side also. Yeah, when I find myself climbing, it's really just, anybody, it's the forearms and the fingers, really the fingers. That's why when it comes to calisthenics and training for climbing, you got to target the fingers and the fingers and the hands, really, because your hands can get sore too, and they can get shredded, especially if you're using chalk, because it'll dry out all the moisture in your hands. But your forearms and your hands, you have to target those. Just like building, like weight training and just doing pull-ups, that can help when it comes to strength sometimes, but you got to focus on that core exercise as far as like fingers and hands. You dig what I'm saying? This is probably gonna be our last exercise for today. Short and sweet, but gotta hit these triceps. Arms ain't arms without triceps. We don't got the pull down machine with us this time, so we gotta do this uncomfortable exercise. We might try a different one because I don't like the way that one was just rubbing up against my spine. So we might get some 20s or some 25s and then just go like this. That way it don't hit the back of my neck like that. I think maybe it's just this dumbbell, I don't know. So yeah, we're just gonna do 15s because I can't do 25. I can't do 25s or 20s. So we're doing 15s. It feels much better. Much, much better. Arm day completed. A little bit of back, you know, strength. I mean, of course it's back, but I would just call it strength. Fingers. Yeah, that's it. So we're gonna go downstairs, socialize, and then we'll be on our way. Yeah, just stepped out. Pretty quiet. No cap. Unusually quiet actually. Just drizzling a little bit. Might have to throw this umbrella on. Yeah, pretty cool day. Met a few more friends actually. That kind of cheered me up. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm kind of melancholy. You know, had some situations happen in the past couple days that kind of struck me. Just issues with. We might as well talk about it. Just, you know, my brother, big brother. Yeah, me and him fell out yesterday. So that kind of it took a hit, you know. Grew up with him, you know, we lived in the same house for all of these years, you know. And I know as I get older, I'm supposed to be able to let people go and all of that, but I can definitely do that. But, you know, sometimes it hurts. You know, I'm human, so I have feelings. I'm a man. Men have feelings too. But it's like, you know, it just gets to a point where enough is enough, you know. So just gotta let people go sometimes, let them do them, you know, and let them feel how they feel. You can't really change how a person feel. You can't really never change how a person treats you, you know. Just gotta, you know, coast, go with the flow. You know, all I can do is continue to, you know, be the best that I can be as a human being. And that's all that really matters, you know, is just being the best human being that I could possibly be. You know, everybody isn't perfect, everybody learns. But it's like it gets to a point where you can't keep making the same mistakes, you know, and then try to blame other people for your actions, you know, especially when people call you out on it, you know. So it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna switch sides. But yeah, I don't know. It's just been hard dealing with it these past couple of days. And, you know, it took a nice toll on my mood because, you know, I care about my family, you know, and it's like, wow. It's like, you know, sometimes you ever question like, damn, do they even care about me, you know? And it's mainly just him. You know, I've had situations in the past, but I don't really, you know, the past is in the past, and I don't really want to touch too much on the past, but yeah, just with him, it's, you know, and it's like, that was my guy, you know. Looked at him like he was like Goku or somebody like that. I always wanted to be like him, you know, follow along behind him. You know, athleticism runs in our, you know, genetic code, in our blood. So, you know, I just wanted to, you know, be like him. But, you know, because as a kid, you know, especially as a little guy, you don't really have too many people to look up to, you know. And I would look up to him. And, you know, I'm a grown man now, so I can't. It's like, instead of looking up to somebody, now I have to look after myself, you know. So can't keep letting my feelings get played with. You know, we're getting let down and stuff like that. It's only so many times I'm gonna let you let me down. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, but that's over with. So yeah, today I would consider today a pretty, successful day. We hit arms, we made some friends, we did some weighted pull-ups for the first time. Yeah, that's a new for us. I always feel good when I hit, when I discover something new about myself. So yeah, I'm able to. One of my goals is to be able to do a muscle up and a one-arm pull-up. So that's one step closer to our goal as far as doing, a one-arm pull-up. Because I just feel like, I just like doing things that not a lot of people can do. A very small percentage of people can do. I'm about to cross the street. Hold on. One thing I can say I don't like is One thing I can say I don't like is when I'm talking to people and I start to smell myself. I smell like shit, because I haven't showered since yesterday. I have this thing where if I'm going to the gym, I'm gonna go and get sweaty and dirty anyway. So it's like, but it's like you tend to meet people. It's like, damn, our first time meeting, and I smell like shit. So that's definitely, I'm gonna go home and take a shower. But I gotta stop doing that, especially if I plan on making new friends and I don't want them knowing me. I don't want their first impression of me is to be that I smell like shit. So that's hilarious. It's really starting to come down out here though, as far as this rain. So I might, yeah, it's starting to really come down. I'm gonna catch y'all in a second. Yep, just made it home. About to go get in the shower, prepare for work in about a few hours. Successful day, like I said, when I was outside. Definitely came down a lot harder as the time went by. So yeah, I had to stop. It started getting windy, like a storm or something. So yeah, about to hit the shower, wash up. I told you I smell like shit. So call it a video, man. It was definitely wonderful hanging out with you guys today. Hanging out with Sierra Part 6. Hanging out with you guys made me feel a little better, And, we just gonna keep moving, Gotta leave some people behind. You gotta keep moving, keep grinding, reaching these goals. So I'm gonna catch y'all in a minute, man. Love you.